Hi guys, this is Gia from NFT Plazas at the NFT NYC event, and I'm here with Doc right now from Aspen.
So
Welcome.
nice to be here with you.
Thank you so much for doing this.
Sure.
So we got so curious, what is your project all about?
Aspen is focused on creating the open legal layer to NFT transactions. Too often we see the lawlessness of the space show its face in really ugly ways.
Yeah.
And one easy example of this would be IP rights. There's
Okay.
a lot of conversation about like the Bored Apes and all the intellectual property rights, but when you really dig into it from a legal perspective, there's a sort of aha that no one's in the history of an NFT transaction ever agreed to anything. So these IP rights that exist on a website and the buyer, there's never been that scroll, click, I acknowledge and accept these terms of use. And absent that, our fear is that collectors, when they do have a legal issue, are going to run into a serious problem because courts will adjudicate this in a variety of ways, potentially say, no one's ever agreed to these IP rights, therefore they don't hold water in the courtroom. And this is just a tiny example of some of the legal challenges we think the space will face and continue to face, not to mention the barrier for more established entities and industries to enter because there aren't really any legal structures to help provenance in the Web3 space.
All right, so what is Aspen about? Is it a marketplace? You have a marketplace?
No, so it's really just a platform. The platform is meant to be a safe, secure, and legal place for you to create or collect. So we do have minting APIs and no-code tools that will launch on August 1st. Mm-hmm. You can put legal enhancements into those NFTs to better protect or create clarity around your intellectual property. But there's a lot of things on the legal side that we'll be rolling out over the next year that will, we think, contribute to the space in a really healthy way and maybe bring those next 1 million wallets in, and people are a little bit hesitant because of some of the challenges legally that are happening to jump in, and we hope that we're going to alleviate that. But you can collect on our platform. We have portfolio management tools that are launching. We have a great swap feature that allows you to swap fungibles and non-fungibles together, and we verify any of the collections we work with the KYC or through OpenSea's verification, so you can be sure you're getting what you're supposed to get, where a lot of trading platforms have some issues there. So we're really just interested in building tools that people can use and making the space more safe, more secure, and definitely more legal.
Yeah, which is a big problem right now, as you were saying. So what blockchains do you support?
We currently support Ethereum. In the next week, we will be supporting Polygon.
Okay.
And then we'll be looking to move to some additional chains before the end of Q4.
Okay, which could be also Solana, for example.
Definitely one that we would love to integrate on our platform for sure.
All right, so you also said that you somehow also interface with OpenSea, right? So is there like a collaboration there?
No, so from our perspective, if you were to mint non-legally enhanced NFTs with us, which our minting structure, you mint without a dev for between 2.5% to 5%, which is a huge discount compared to what you would mint if you had a dev. If you were to do that, from an OpenSea perspective, if you put the legal enhancements in, you will not be able to sell those NFTs then. Not because we're trying to hoard all the marketplace activity, but rather because there isn't that tick box that would allow the OpenSea purchaser to acknowledge the terms of use and say, I accept. We believe that with the amount of minting interest that we're getting, that we'll be able to have that conversation with the marketplaces. And in the second they put the tick box in, those things can be transacted anywhere. But we think that time is coming because it's not a huge lift to add a tick box into their user experience, and it's going to keep people safer and create clarity around what they actually own.
All right, that's super interesting. Where can people find you if they want to know more about you?
Sure, you can follow us on Twitter at AspenFT, ASPENFT, or you can go to our app at aspenft.io.
Perfect, thank you so much.
My pleasure, thank you for having me.